Welcome back, everybody. It's your boy Nightwolf here, and to be honest with you guys, things have been going kind of mid today, to be honest. So today is really just going to be a chill day where I talk about, it's a Q&A, I answer your questions while hanging out and playing some Roblox, really. So for me, I'm actually gonna hop on. What am I gonna hop on?
Y'all just don't know. Y'all gonna eat some of these beans and cornbread too.
Most definitely.
You're not getting out of it.
I know. Okay.
Can I put cheese on mine?
Let's go with Legends just for now. Anyway, guys.
No, I didn't say you had to eat it today.
A little bit about me. The name is Stefan, for those of you who don't know. People call me Nova. Hello. Just a little Q&A about me. My name is Stefan. People call me Nova. And I'm 16, and really, I am just a starting up YouTuber who wants to become a star one day. This Q&A is basically for you guys who have any questions to ask while I basically tell you stories about me. So, where do I start? Okay, while going on, I was quite the... I was quite the, quite the outcast, you might as well say.
Did you cover up my beans? I don't want no bugs getting my food.
Yes, Mom. Most definitely, I covered him up. So, yeah, I was quite the outcast. I never really had many friends, and I was really just by myself. So, really, like, it was hard for me at first, being me. Because in my school, I was really just the outcast. I was the guy who enjoyed Friday Night Funkin' and just being really friendly and stuff like that. And while everybody else is all, ooh, who's got the hottest girlfriend, ooh, who's got the latest phone, stuff like that. But yeah, while growing up, I'm still growing up, but while going, I'm doing pretty decently, actually. I work my hardest every day, and I actually just recently got a job, so it's really good, but still, back to the growing up part. When I was younger, I really realized that just being myself, it wasn't really getting me any friends, or any of the attention that I wanted to have. So I basically learned to mimic. And for those of you who don't know what mimicry is the ability to copy.
Y'all better not be on the internet like that. I already got a message that said that 50% of the internet has already been used up.
Okay. Mimicking is basically the ability to copy, or basically copy any things that you hear. So that's what I did. Each day when I went to school, I listened to people. I learned their patterns, and I learned to mimic certain things. And I even learned to mimic certain TV shows that I enjoyed. For example, Mickey Mouse. And when I started mimicking these voices, I started getting a lot of attention from people. I mean, I guess it was kind of funny to talk to somebody and hear all of a sudden, oh, everything's going great, pal. I mean, honestly, who wouldn't get enough of that? But yeah, then again, I've always been just kind of an outcast. While going to school at the school called College Bound, I met one of my first best friends. I'm just gonna call him Lucky for now, because that's his nickname on Roblox here. You see, Lucky, he was awesome. Like, we became best friends super quickly, and the way we became best friends was actually kind of crazy. You see, me and him actually had beef before, and our whole friendship started because I wanted to piece him up. So I did. And I got mildly jacked up, but you know, it is what it is. You get mildly jacked up sometimes. But yeah, after that, me and him were kind of like, hey, that wasn't too bad. You know, you're pretty chill. You know, when we're not destroying each other. He was like, yeah, man, sorry about that. Sorry. So we became best friends. And we started hanging out quite frequently, actually. He became one of the closest friends I had, and still have to this day, to be honest. Where to go? He's still around and supports me a whole bunch, and he's really like my only friend when it comes to friends. Otherwise, really, I don't have many friends. But yeah. I have a pretty decent household. I'm blessed to have both my parents in my life, which is amazing. You know, because not everybody has that. And basically, it's really amazing to have, you know, like my parents. I have a loving house, loving dad, loving mom. So, yeah, everything is going good for me so far, but after a while, I noticed something about me was a bit different. I tended to get upset a lot quicker. I tended to really have outbursts, so I learned how that, I learned that I have, dissociative personality disorder. Basically, I can switch on a dime. It's not like a thing that I can control. Really, it's just, it happens when I get too stressed out. And, yeah. I knew that was a fake one. Anyway. Things, like, really... My parents aren't, I would say, the strictest. They are genuinely pretty lenient when it comes to stuff I do, but sometimes it can be a little much. Okay, that's fake.
When you get done eating, can you take those muffins and put them in a Ziploc bag?
Got it.
I don't have any more new ones, but I should have an old one in a drawer.
But, yeah. Alrighty. But, yeah, as I was saying, basically, things haven't always been the best. My brother, who, I'm surprised I have to call him that, he is quite the person. That's all I have to say. I can't say too much because, you know, that's his stuff, not mine. But But genuinely, he did quite some stuff that got him into a situation, and that wasn't fun at all. Not for me, because soon I had people looking at me like, oh shoot, he's gonna turn out just like him. And it hurts, guys. You have no idea how much it hurts to be looked at by certain people and be told you're gonna turn out just like this person, knowing that this person did something that really shouldn't have been done. So each day I'm currently trying to not become this person my brother has become, which, if you guys are really curious about what he has done, he has hit girls before. I'm not going to go into detail about the whole situation, but just know that's what had happened. Recently there have been a lot of stressful situations for me that I'm not going to go into, because it's nobody's business, really, about what's going on with me. But I just want it to be known that I'm genuinely working hard for you guys every day. Genuinely, every day, working hard for you guys. And I'm grateful that you guys are here. Another thing, each day, it's kind of like a new day of stress for me. Because I'm kind of juggling a lot. Not to be like a wimp or nothing, but I feel like I am juggling quite a bit. Between school, work, and everything else, it's really been stressful. And causing me a lot of issues. And genuinely, I'm doing my best. All I can say, I'm doing my best with what I have. Although I sometimes wish I had a bit more of a situation. Oh, man. I'm gonna go for this. Oh, man. But yeah, either way, things... I don't know. Yeah. And sometimes I feel a lot of pressure to be this amazing person that I sometimes can't be. Like, I get that I'm not necessarily the perfect person. But then again, nobody is perfect. And things are getting harder as the days go on. Things are genuinely getting harder as the days go on, because I find myself making more mistakes, hurting more people, and really just causing more issues than I intend to. And I genuinely don't mean to, guys. When I say I really don't, I really, really, really don't. It's just like, for example, I get these thoughts in my head like, this might be a good idea, but then all of a sudden, oh shoot, turns out it wasn't. Now I'm in trouble with this person. Stuff like that. And really, like, I do my best to fix everything, but it usually ends up making things worse when I try. Which is why I just made this chill video today. I made this video today just to get stress out and, you know, talk about some stuff. Alright, but enough sad stuff. Let me tell you guys why I'm here. I'm here, really... Yes, Mom, I understand. I'm really mainly here because I've always had a love of gaming and providing entertainment to the public. I've always used to watch YouTubers like Preston Plays, SS Sunday, and these guys do absolutely incredible. So I think, hey, why not do anything better than being like one of my stars? But unlike some, I'm not gonna be my own self by trying to do exactly what they do. No. I'm gonna do my own thing. And I'm gonna love doing it.